West. The immortal words of the poet Rabbi Yehuda Halevi describe the feeling of Jews since the Roman army destroyed Jerusalem nearly 2,000 years ago. Wandering from country to country, persecuted and poverty-stricken, longing always to go home. Spirit emerged. Rabbi Israel gave new hope to his oppressed people, declaring that deep yearning and a pure heart could connect any soul to the Almighty. He was passionate about Eretz Israel and made numerous attempts to return to the Jewish homeland. Shem Tov's successor, the Maggid at Mezrich, their leading disciples gathered to chart the future of Hasidism. At the top of their agenda was settling in the Holy Land. At the same time, Hasidic leadership in White Russia and Lithuania was assigned to Rabbi Shner Zalman of Liadi, founder of Chabad Lubavitch. Rabbi Shner Zalman, known as the Alter Rebbe, felt deeply conflicted. To head Eastern European Jewry was a great honor, yet his soul longed for Eretz Israel. In the spring of 1763, Reb Shner Zalman announced his decision and set out on the challenging journey. By colleagues who vigorously opposed his departure. How could he leave millions of Jews stranded when so many souls desperately needed his leadership? The Rebbe went into seclusion for 2 long weeks before announcing with a heavy heart that he would forego his dream in order to serve the greater community. This was the beginning of Chabad. News of the hard life experienced by Jews in the Holy Land troubled the Alter Rebbe. By establishing Colel Chabad, he took personal responsibility to support needy families in Eretz Israel. He urged his followers to support this holy cause, stressing the need, the obligation of diaspora Jewry to support their brethren in Israel. The Alter Rebbe appointed local community agents to collect funds for Jews in Eretz Israel. His personal emissaries would visit those communities, bringing his teachings and blessings. They would return with lists of the Hasidim who supported his beloved Colel Chabad. Napoleon's invasion of Russia in 1812 caused havoc. Entire communities were uprooted. Poverty became widespread. While fleeing the French army, Reb Shner Zalman passed away on the 24th day of Teves, exactly 200 years ago tonight. His successor and son, the Mittler Rebbe, called for each home to have a Colel Chabad pushka. Just as one must eat every day, one should try to put several coins into the Colel Chabad pushka with each meal. The Rebbe also called upon women and girls to give to Colel Chabad before lighting candles and when making challah. For over 2 centuries, Colel Chabad has tended to the needs of Jews in the Holy Land, the unbroken legacy of one man, the Alter Rebbe, who left this world 200 years ago today. The world has changed during those 200 years. Wars, famine, industrial revolutions, population shifts, scientific breakthroughs. But the mission of Colel Chabad has not. Indeed, in our times, our Rebbe took it upon himself to revitalize Colel Chabad so that it could address the challenges of dynamic changes in the Holy Land. A new young society, new immigrants, Holocaust survivors, victims of terror, war widows, and orphans. Today, the impact of the oldest continuing operating charity in Israel is evident everywhere in Israel. Soup kitchens, daycare centers, non-profit supermarkets, holiday food distribution, free loan funds, immigrant aid, help for widows and orphans, dental care for children. The list of Colel Chabad's humanitarian services goes on and on. Tonight, we celebrate a 200-year legacy that is stronger than ever. A legacy of love, a legacy of scholarship, a legacy of leadership, a legacy of tzedakah, and a legacy of music. Welcome to the Colel Chabad 2 Centuries Dinner Celebration.